Hey guys, we're here at the pub and we're here with Sam and his 5th place Mermails, Frogs, Atlanteans, Water. Basically, deck profile and which regionals was it? A top?
Lincoln.
Yeah, he ended up in 5th place. What was your final score? X1 was it? X1, and you only had 1 defeat to
I lost to 2nd place Metal
the 2nd place guy, Metal First. Alright. And also, you were the only water player.
I was told I was the only Mermail Atlantean player in the tournament.
Yep, so well done topping without being the the person who's the only person there playing the dedicated water player. So, okay, so any comments about this then before we start?
Not too many. It's good going second. I wanted to go first all day, but
how many dice rolls?
I lost 5 out of 6 dice rolls, so
okay.
We both for going first.
It still worked out quite well for you.
I put in a few cards to go second anyway, and it worked out fine.
Yeah, just in case. Okay, so let's start.
First thing, Milling Glacier, just because, like I said, we wanted to go first, and then if we go first and resolve this against any deck that isn't ADCs really, you pretty much win, just because it's a 2-card disadvantage for them, especially if they're not cards that they can recur. It's just ridiculous. Gamma Seals for when we inevitably lose the dice roll.
Yeah, which happens most of the time.
Almost every time.
The two all do, okay.
Yeah. 3 Megalos.
Okay, maximum.
I don't like 2 because I draw Dragoons a lot, and a lot of times I've drawn double Dragoons with no discard.
Yeah.
And that's sad times, so I just wanted to open Megalos. 3 Teus, because it's better than Megalo now, because it helps you build boards going fast, it helps you break boards.
Yeah.
And it gets to the smaller pieces of the Mermail engine, which I play a lot of.
Yeah, so you can search those.
It helps a lot. This is the card that I bring back off Tree Toad quite a lot, or most of the time.
Yeah, from there, so you get a water back from your
because it's just advantage.
Works very well with the Mermails as well, the Atlanteans. Okay.
For the Mermail engine, I played 2 Pikes.
2 Pikes.
2 Guns. This is just because, again, going second, Gun's ridiculous. There's a combo with just Pike and Teus, and any water monster that gets you double Shark, double Toad.
Okay, so I'll show it later?
I can show that later, yeah.
So 2 Guns, 2 Pikes.
2 Guns, 2 Pikes.
Yep.
And then Osha, Manda, Hild. These cards are kind of garbage, but
on their own.
But yeah, Hild came in clutch at one point, just for an extra Megalo summon from hand.
Okay.
Without having to discard anything. So I made a big eye. I took a Beatrice. I won. Pretty much. It just gets things out of the way so you can OTK because of big eye.
Okay.
It's also pretty good for summoning like Pikes and making rank 4s as well.
Of course.
One game I won because I opened Manda, I think. I opened Teus Manda Aqua Spirit, which got me to double Shark anyway. Yeah. Getting 2 Pikes off the Osha.
Yep.
Which was strange, but it worked. And when you negate 2 Union Hangers, you probably won.
Yeah.
So that's it for Mermails.
Yep.
And then
it's quite a lot of Mermails now, actually.
It's a lot more Mermails than
before.
I used to play, and you're used to as well, I believe.
Yeah.
For Atlanteans, there's the Diva, the 4th Neptibus, the Tuna, the broken card.
Yeah.
I think I opened this more than I opened Teus.
Really?
On the day. I saw this card so often. 3 Prince.
Yep, of course.
I opened Prince once, and this like
more
every time. It was ridiculous. 2 Dragoons. Probably the best card in the deck.
Yeah.
It's insane, and the more times you resolve it, the more likely you are to win the game.
Yeah. More ahead you are. Okay.
I didn't draw this as often as I did in testing, which was quite nice. And I opened Teus Dragoons once.
Only once. Right?
Yeah, it was fun. We partied that game, so it's fine. And then I play 1 Marksman. This card's trash. Like. Back row is all chainable now. Everyone was just playing dim barriers. There was no strikes, which was very nice for this deck because, like, one game I managed to summon Diva into 4 back row, and it still resolved. And
because they had no strikes.
They just had barriers and dark holes and Ragekis. He had Tsukiyomi, so he had to set them anyway.
Okay.
1 heavy infantry. This card's still good.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing this is for is Trish, really, and just a second resolution of Neptibus. A free card's a free card.
Yeah, you got 4 targets for Neptibus, I guess.
But this turns off like Vanity's Fiend, Vanity's Emptiness.
Yeah.
It clears hangers if they're there as well.
Yep.
it still contributes to Trish if you can bring the Dragoons back instead of having a level 3 and the Tatsu and a 3 in hand. So that card's amazing as well. Then onto Frogs. I played 3 swap Frogs. The mismatch is Bavin's fault. He told me that if I played the 1 ulti, then I'll draw the 1 ulti all the time.
So what did you draw?
I drew this quite a lot actually. Last round I opened ridiculous. I opened 2 swap Frogs. The Duke Frog, which comes in a minute, and 1-for-1 instant fuse Diva going second basically. But I saw this a lot, and this card by itself wins games. It forces early barriers.
Works very well with all the waters as well.
Baits back row, forces back row, and if they call Exceeds with barriers, after you summon this and the Ronin Toad in, then you just go into Diva plays, or you just summon Megalos and just kill everything. You don't have to fear back row, it's great. 1 Ronin Toad in, because Tree Toad is a skillful card, and Tree Toad plus Floodgates or a good board is just game over. And then 1 Dupe Frog, because in testing, I made a lot of Herald of the Arclight Tree Toad boards, and the answer to that is just summon a monster and hit over the Herald and just play. So I thought, if I summon the Dupe Frog after Tree Toad, they can't just attack the Herald, and like it just makes it even harder to play. But in the end, I ended up taking Herald out anyway because of something you'll see later. That was just causing me too many problems. And then 2 Aqua Spirits. It's not Frogs, but it's just a good water monster. Rank 4 plays. Still lets you make rank 4s going first. Lets you get Bahamut Shocks without instant fuse. Makes the just pure Mermail combos a lot better. I didn't want to play 3 because it's garbage by itself, and if you draw too many or even multiples, it's not good. And most of the time, if you draw like 2, you probably can't play. So. And then 2 Maxis, because the game's stupid, the game's too fast. Everyone wants to go first and just throw a board at you, so
you need Maxis.
If you Maxi, they can't do it. Round 1, game 1, I open Maxi. The guy summons Tin Goldfish, uses effects, I Maxi him, he summons like I think it was a Thrasher, or not a Thrasher, it was a Trick Clown, and then he just makes an Omega and passes. He didn't hit the Megalo in my hand when I was trying to resolve it, so I won the game. Pretty much. So Maxi is just super relevant, you need it. And then spells, that's 33 monsters, it's super monster heavy deck. 1-for-1, broken. 5th Prince, stupid.
So many.
Instant Fuse, make more sharks. Make more Dwellers. Dwellers still very relevant. Get more Dragoon searches. At one point, it was I had to Norden into Marksman to make a Trish because this DDD player had like Evil Swarm Nightmare that had used both his effects already. I'd had to force everything, and a Beatrice that had sent Farfar already. So Trish was all I had left. So Instant Fuse it's just a toolbox card, and Norden needs banning.
Okay, I would like to know.
I don't want it to go.
You play 3, do you play another target instead of Norden?
I used to play Rare Fish, but I realised that I make enough Toads to just put Norden back anyway.
Okay, it recycles it, okay.
Norden's always there if I draw multiples. So it's fine.
Fair enough.
1 Moray of Greed because Kaijus suck. And,
going first?
And Mooling Glacier sucks. Even sometimes going second, like Kaijus, Ronin Toadin, Dupe Frog, they all suck. So having a mulligan is pretty dumb, and like
you don't really like this.
I don't like multiples of this though, because if you draw more than 1, or you draw this and other spells, like it doesn't work with itself. It's not a water monster, so you can't do anything with it. 1 Abyss Scale of the Mizuchi, because we like killing people real quick. Like most of my rounds were over before like 15 minutes. One guy like 2'd him in 6 minutes. Like the deck's fast, you play fast, you go hard. No Abyss Sphere. Last card is like the most broken spell in the game.
Soul Charge.
Soul Charge. It's like a win for game. You can just summon anything, make whatever board you want. Like
if you got
no matter how like
and stuff.
You can have like such a mediocre opening and still just like build a huge board just off this card alone. It's unfair, and the fact that like you can use this going first but not Megalo is like it blows my mind. But whatever. Like, if they want to give us a broken card, we would still play it.
So soul charge, yeah.
Onto the extra deck, there was
extra.
the one Norden, broken card, unfair. I can see him getting banned. I don't want him to be, but
next list.
he should. Like, when the list comes out, this card needs to go.
Yeah.
And then we're either onto rare fish or we gotta find some crappy substitutes. I don't know. 3 Toad, because skillful card is skillful, and this card's pretty much a +2 every time you make it.
Basically, yeah.
Because they lose a card, you get a card back, you get their card.
Yeah.
So it's insane. And if you summon it with frogs, it's +3 because you get another card out of it. 2 toads, because 2 sharks, because just 3 toads, and toads are fun, and we like winning games. Like that's pretty much it. Dweller is pretty big. It's huge against DDs. I thought it was mediocre at first, but then I realized, like, if you put something else with this and force them to play through like a Toad and a Dweller, there's just they can't put anything out. So next turn you can almost guaranteed clear their board. Then we played like this Utopia, and I didn't play anything in between because extra deck space is way too tight, and there's too many options for Mermails.
Did you make this in the region?
I made this twice, I think, because OTKs and answers for dumb cards. This card's broken. One Abyss Gaius. I made this once. It was average. Honestly, it didn't do a lot, but I'd still play it anyway just because it's pretty good against DDs still, because of the first effect. Level of 5 or higher monsters can't attack. It's just a problem for them to deal with. And with the equip spell on it, if you've got things like Toad to negate their actual spells, so they can't force the negate on the other spell, you can just negate their effects as well, and it just makes their boards just trash, like, beats everything. Big Eye was huge. I took Beatrice's. I took a Genghis off a guy just to kill him, with his own Genghis. Like, BM's fun sometimes, I guess. But this card came in massive quite a few times. Tatsunoko is...
That's all the Xyz, yeah?
Yeah, that's it for Xyz.
Okay.
And then Tatsu's, it's just good. It extends combos. It makes Merlin Glacier setup really easy as well.
Yeah.
And it's better than leaving a Diva on the board, because Diva's weak. Trish. I think, aside from Toad, this is what I summoned most from my extra deck this weekend. I think I summoned about 4 or 5 Trishes over the 6 rounds.
Really strong.
Hit some huge cards. Card won the game like 2 or 3 times at least. Card's insane. Leo, I summoned once. I lost to Psyblocker that game anyway. He Psyblocked my Leo, made him a Frillium, and I was scooped because it was over. And then I played one Darklaw because I don't like losing to Darklaw, and we side Ghost Reapers. Did
you play any heroes?
So forget this card. I didn't, but I played a guy playing Mass Change 2 anyway in DDs. For some reason. I assume it was like a mirror match thing. Because that deck loses to this card as well.
Exactly.
And I just didn't want to deal with this.
Is this what you took out for the rare fish?
I took the rare fish out for this, and I also took out the Herald of the Arclight for a third Toad.
A third Toad, okay.
Because I was originally going to just play 2, but then I didn't.
Okay, so
that's the extra deck. All in all, it's pretty sound, but there are a few things that didn't really come up much. And then
side deck?
For the side, I sold 1 Denko after the event.
So 2 Denkos?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 2 Denkos. I never sided them in because I never played against Paleozoics, but the card's good anyway. If you play against Rogue or Paleozoic, you just summon this, you win the game. Like, this plus a Megalo plus 2 Waters, or like even like this and a Teus, is usually game over. 2 Ghost Reapers, because we don't like Darklaw. We don't like Toad that says we can't play with like Toad Vanities or whatever.
And Dweller.
We don't like Abyss Dweller because we straight lose to Abyss Dweller.
Not too strong,
Abyss Dweller is ridiculous against this deck. 2 Flying Seas, because I played against a lot of Minerva in testing, which was kind of annoying, and like how easily that deck makes Dweller, it just destroys this deck. Dweller plus Snow, and it's like game over. This was really good because I played against Minerva round 1. After I maxed him in game 1 and OTK'd him, game 2 he summoned Thrasher, normal Trick Clown. I flying seed him. He set a dim barrier and passed. So I just summoned Swap Frog by ditching Ronin Toadin.
Yeah.
Sent a Swap Frog, went to make a Toad, he dim barriered, and then I just killed him.
Yeah.
Like standard Mermail OTKs, I guess. One Raigeki because Dark Law and Vanity's Fiend.
Yeah.
It breaks boards as well. Like
You're getting second your side.
this deck is like it's Wreck-It Ralph's the deck.
Raigeki.
Like you just look at boards and say you're gonna wreck it, and this card does that for you. 2 Chalice because Vanity's Fiend's like a threat.
Yeah.
And Dark Law. We don't like Dark Law. We hate Dark Law.
How good was this?
This won me a game against. I played against BA Infernoids round 2.
Yeah.
It was a strange game. Like it's hard to play because the Infernoids can banish like your Dragoons and whatever you send for cost and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't get effects.
Yeah.
And game 2, game 1 was pretty fast, but game 2 Vanity's Fiend me. I went to kill it with a normal Neptibus, sent heavy infantry, added a Dragoons because I had a Megalo in hand anyway. And he striked my heavy infantry. And then next turn I just drew Chalice anyway and won.
Yeah. So you had Dragoons and...
Yeah, we had sort of a stare down with like a Megalo with the equipped spell versus Vanity's Fiend for like 5 turns or something. I didn't want to kill it so he could play.
Yeah.
So I was fine with it.
Okay.
3 Twin Twisters.
Yeah.
Card's broken, but there wasn't enough like relevant back row. Like I didn't see enough strikes or anything.
Stim barriers.
The only strike I saw was the one behind the Vanity's Fiend. So it's not worth Twin Twister in a dim barrier.
Yeah.
It's good hitting Union Hanger when they activate it, but aside from that, it's not great. It's alright for scales as well, I guess. But I'd rather this was like 2 Typhoons and maybe 1 of this or something.
All right.
Because Typhoon's just a better card because you can play it going first.
That's something change in mind in the future.
Yeah, and then 3 anti-spells because anti-spell Tree Toad against Pendulums is
it's pretty...
thanks for coming, sorry for wasting your time, but yeah, skill, I guess.
Alright. So yeah, that's a side deck as well.
That's it for the side.
Yeah. So that's about it.
I can show you the
Let's show you the thingy combo.
Pipe Teus combo. It's pretty simple, I guess. I actually got it from watching like a Hoban deck profile or something. I always use Ronin Toadin as the example because it's a useless
it's one of the most dead ones.
Yeah. Okay. I just put these guys here.
Okay, so what do you start with? Water,
so
TS?
If you open a Water, TS and Pipe.
Yeah.
It also worked with Abyssmander as well, but in a different way.
Sorry, switch it.
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
Thank you.
Like, this opening clutched me my first game in last round against ABCs.
So that works as well.
It was an obscure combo.
So that guy
this also works, yeah.
Okay.
Hild also works. There's a lot of ways to do it.
Okay, but you need TS.
But yeah, you always need TS.
Yeah.
So if you ditch Toad, Ronin Toad in with TS, you summon TS.
Search with
add
TS.
Hild.
Yep.
And then you normal the Pike.
Yep.
Use his effect, you ditch the Hild, and you get the Osha.
Yep.
And then Hild's effect activates, so you summon the Osha.
Yep.
And then the Osha can break this into like Gund and Manda.
Yep. So
the TS drops off.
Yep.
And then pretty simple, like just
then detach that
into Shark.
Yep.
Detach the Manda, get your first Toad.
Yeah, get another Shark.
Manda makes these guys level 4.
Yeah. So make Shark or Dweller?
Depending on matchup, like I knew I was playing ABCs last round because we were playing like 2 tables down from each other the round before.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting with a Mermail Matt, so he knows what I'm playing, so it's all good. I make 2 Sharks, 2 Toads.
Yeah.
And I end up negating 2 Hangers and I win.
Strong.
But against DDs, if I opened it, it would be the Dweller.
Like
and
DDs,
obviously,
BAs
you don't detach here, you detach in their turn.
Yeah.
Having the 2/7 Toad is huge as well because
that's pretty good.
Like
3/1 Bahamut Shark.
Yeah, it causes so many problems.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's quite
2/7's a huge number.
Yeah.
So that's that combo basically. The deck, there's so many like free flow sort of combos. You think what you want, and the chances are, if your hand's decent, you can make it.
Yep.
that's about it for Mermail.
That's about it for this top regionals deck profile. Congratulations, by the way, this is your first time.
First
time topping in a regionals with
first profile as well.
First profile as well on the channel. Yeah, thanks very much for that. So
right.
any other like thoughts or any final thoughts for the people trying to play this in the future in the meta?
Try and win dice rolls if you build for going first.
Yes.
Like most important thing.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it's like just play it how you want to play it because the deck is so flexible. Like there's been builds that top with 10 traps. You can do pretty much anything you want as well.
Just believe.
Get creative with the deck.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like top tier, but tier 1.5 is reasonable and like as proven now, you can still top with it.
Yep.
You potentially win with it if you open well enough for the day and like you prepare well enough. So yeah,
that's about it. Thanks very much for that deck profile, Sam.
That's
and
right.
Good luck. And then following regionals in a few months if you're going into them.
Yeah,
And,
thank you.
Yeah, hopefully seeing Euros as well. Good luck. Cheers. Thank you very much. Bye bye.